The other day, I decided to dust off Madden 07 and start a franchise mode with a created team named the Kansas Generals. I wanted to welcome you all to a game that, if you didn't already know, was one of the peak Maddens in its series, that didn't involve glitchy gameplay, microtransactions, and crappy cutscenes like Madden today. I want to show you my team I organized through fantasy drafting. A current NFL team had to be replaced, and of course, I picked the Cleveland Browns. For quarterback, I chose Eli Manning because he overthrew everybody's GOAT, Tom Brady. Not once, but twice in the Super Bowl. And honestly, I feel like he doesn't get the respect he deserves. I get explosive Reggie Bush at the running back position, and my top wide receiver is Andre Johnson. Not only because he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but because I know if a defensive back gives him crap, he'll do this to them. Talk about an ass whooping. Other notable stars I have are Brian Urlacher, Troy Polamalu, and Charles Woodson. My simulated preseason record was 2-2, which isn't bad for a new team. I can't start the game, however, before I give my creative player, aka Subconscious Sam, a shout out. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, now we're ready for week 1, and I'm hyped. But I quickly lose that hype once Reggie Bush fumbles on the first play of the Kansas Generals' history. Luckily, we recovered the ball. We established some solid plays on both the ground and the air until Eli Manning gets overconfident and throws into triple coverage. On the Saints' first possession, Carr throws a beauty to Todd Heap for a huge gain to the 11-yard line. However, my defense was able to make a strong stand and only allow a field goal on the ensuing possession. On the next Generals possession, Manning unravels a dump pass to Reggie Bush, which goes for solid yardage. And the play after that throws a dime to Subconscious Sam, who ends up making back-to-back spectacular grabs as he builds his rapport with them. The drive is capped off with an end zone corner pass to who else but me as we get on board. With the Saints looking to answer, Carr unloads a deep ball to Marvin Harrison, who burnt the hell out of Charles Woodson, making the score 10-7 Saints after the extra point. In the middle of the second quarter, Carr hands the ball off to Edgerrin James, who manages to break away to the end zone for 53 yards. After a 3-and-out on my end, my defense has a chance of giving us back life, only for Woodson to allow an interception to pass through his hands. With less than 2 minutes before halftime, Manning throws an out route for about 9 yards to Subconscious Sam, and we end up managing to put up 3 points before the half. The Saints march their way all the way until the 1-yard line and call that final timeout and take a field goal. I'm just glad I'm going against the CPU, as every Madden player would have chanced it and scored a touchdown at the 1-yard line. The score is now 20-10 Saints at the half. David Carr continues his momentum, shredding my defense after the half with solid pass plays, resulting in a well-earned field goal. After a 3-and-out by the Generals, Carr gives a right side handoff to Edgerrin James, who makes Polamalu look like one of his sons, shrugging him off before he takes a long run to the end zone. The score is now 30-10. And with nothing to lose, I decide to go for it on 4th down. Manning draws back and throws a dime to Clucka, only to come back on the next play and throw a pass right in front of the DB for his second thrown pick of the game. Carr continues to annihilate my defense. He throws a deep strike to Watts for an 83-yard touchdown. In the punt return towards the end of the third, however, my special teams comes up clutch, forcing and recovering a fumble, giving our offense pretty good field position. Manning decides to get his crap together and throws a deep beauty to Andre Johnson in the end zone. At the end of the third quarter, the Generals trail by 20. On 2nd and 10, Manning does a punt fake to try to fool the defense, only to throw it right at the defense in the middle of the field. The Generals get the ball back after a 3-and-out by the Saints, and Eli Manning connects with Subconscious Sam for a huge gain. With 4th and inches now, I call on Eli Manning to give me half a yard, and he... What? The Generals lose their Week 1 matchup against the Saints with a final score of 37-17. And although we lost, I feel pretty good about my team. Should've got Mike Vick, but I still feel pretty good about my team. If this video gets enough likes and comments, I'll go ahead and continue this journey and showing how the Generals do for the rest of the season. Thanks for watching.